We're here at the farm, 70 hectares. There's Antonio.
First order of business is to get this little hut up and running. This is gonna be our security quarters. So we already have a well here. So what we're gonna do is put electricity, put in a bathroom.
This is the security hut.
Yeah. So basically, we're gonna move the main entrance from there over here.
Are you picking this up?
So we'll make this look nice. We'll get rid of all the weeds, and it actually has a couple of nice trees.
So maybe tell us about the electricity.
So the electricity is right there, right?
Yeah.
So this is the electricity that goes to the main house.
Right there.
To the homestead, right there. So we're gonna put our own little electrical grid that we'll pay for.
The sub panel.
Yeah. But we'll get this really nice and clean. And this will be the main entrance, so this will be where the security is housed. And we'll probably have about 2 or 3 guards roaming around the ranch.
In the same kind of company that you already use.
Everything is some. It's a little key. We're gonna put windows and make it nice and paint it and put a roof on it. So I'm building like a formal bathroom back towards here, and we'll have a door. We're gonna put 2 windows.
Do you put a cot or anything, or?
Well, there'll be bunk beds here.
Bunk beds.
We'll put electricity because they didn't have electricity.
And the wood just goes
Yeah.
pop.
Beams,
Yeah, the beams. See right there? They just fit into there. I guess the wind blew it off.
No, they don't.
Like recently.
The guy we bought the farm from just told the people to leave because he didn't know how, what we were gonna do. Without even having a conversation, it's just like, get the fuck, there's no ownership. And when we came, there was nothing left. They took their roofing and what happened.
All these are like little fruit trees, by the way.
So but when we came back here, over here early, first time, there was a house
a
here,
lady living there.
and there was a house,
Yeah, this is it.
It had a roof.
and then they just took it apart.
Yeah. But it was
Before we
pretty
bought it.
Yeah.
dark because they don't have bathrooms or
Yeah, they shot in the field.
Do you have your knife with you, Spence?
I don't have a knife with me.
Is it in your bag?
I didn't bring
Do you
it.
have a knife, Antonio?
I don't bring it.
I wanted us to eat a mango from the property.
Wow, it's a giant tree.
This one right here.
Yeah.
It's a big tree though.
A bunch of mangoes
Man,
up there.
I understand what you're talking about. You can make furniture. It's
That's
giant.
not the one I'm talking about. That's actually a ceiba. That's the Guatemala national tree. That wood's no good.
Oh,
I have to show you the ones that are actually good.
it's still giant though.
But yeah, so this will be. Let's walk this way.
What tree is this one here?
Which one?
This
Which
one.
one?
That one.
I think those are called prickly pears.
Prickly pears. Yeah.
So this gives you a pretty good
See, the sugar cane's a little higher up. Pretty good.
So that's the northern edge. And you can see all the way to those back trees. That's the eastern front. And the southern edge is south of those palm trees you see off in the distance. We have another like 100 meters to the south, and that's our border.
We'll show you the border.
And where are we going to sell the sugar cane off?
What do you mean?
There was you're meeting with the guy to buy. Who's gonna buy or ship?
I'll talk as we. But the big thing that is important to us is the electricity you see mid-level. See those 3 wires that go?
Yeah.
That's trifascic. I don't know what word it is in English, but that is the electricity that matters to us, and it's right on our property. So, just to give you an idea, if that was one property away, it would take us year and a half to
Well,
travel.
the top lines are just big
Those are-
transportation lines.
Yeah, this is the one we care about, and that's 3 wires, so that's what we need, and it's already here. That is a huge thing.
And these are really nice poles too. Like they're not like wooden. Those are.
Yeah. So
And the farm I'm meeting with to rent is this one up north. So that tree line.
So
if
that
we
tree line?
chopped it off.
no,
And I'm not saying we are. I'm saying if we chop it off, you could essentially see the entire farm.
so
it would be
George,
like a whole piece.
what you were asking is the brothers and sisters are from here to the south.
Yes.
That northern property, Antonio met with the owners.
Yeah.
And that's the property you could rent to the north.
And it's a different family that owns the one
Yeah.
to the north.
Different family.
Okay.
So we could build all the infrastructure, all the big things we built on our property,
Right here. Yeah.
but we rent that. So if we ever had to give it back, we don't lose all the big investments.
Right. Makes sense.
And then you're gonna show us where you think the production.
Yeah, we'll keep going.
Keep going. And then where does our property line? Is it to those trees?
Those trees are our property line.
So George, you got that? Those trees all the way up there. I remember it zigzags like this.
No,
on
it's
the
a
side.
straight line.
Well, no, on the other side.
Oh, the
it
other
goes,
side
It
gets
goes like
kinda
this. It goes like that.
This part up to the north has a little it curves a little bit and then it goes straight that way.
We can walk. Antonio, let's walk through the property line.
Let me lock the car and turn it off.
I think you can drive.
Well, there's a couple things you probably want to avoid. Let's just start walking.
This electricity, man, that is very rare to find in farms.
So that saves us a year and a half.
No, right now it doesn't take us anything.
But it would be if it was
Because basically you have to request permission from each entity or each piece of property you have to cross to get it. No, this is a sandy patch right here. You can see how the sugar doesn't really grow.
Could you turn the dirt and
Here?
make it grow?
No. If you dig a hole, there's actually more from it. So here what you do is all of the compost that comes out of the production facility, you put it here to improve soil quality.
Are you getting these so you can hear?
But yeah, this is a huge blessing, guys. Like, I've never had a farm that has electricity already on it.
Yeah, you've had to do generators, and that's how much is that extra generator? You know, like 300,000 more you gotta spend.
Not that much.
Well, then
for
the
generators,
operating-
we probably would have had to spend like 50,000 maybe. But
Really?
it's not even that. It's just
Well, then you got the ongoing. Obviously, electricity is cheaper than diesel. Or-
yes, it is. Yeah, right now it is.
Oh, he's driving to us.
So there used to be another little house over here, but they completely took it down. remember key points because afterwards we'll look at a map on the screen and
Yeah.
I'll say like, remember that way we can look at big picture things.
We can reference the video too to.
So there used to be another house here, and there's another little well here, which are amazing because these little wells are super useful.
Can we utilize those at all?
We will, some of them, not all of them.
How are we gonna water the sugarcane that we're gonna produce?
We don't get to water it.
So we're just gonna let it just.
Well, the rainy season's about to start.
But a lot of times when they're professionally done, they water them. But we don't care. It's just an extra bit of money.
It's a little bit, and like I said, if we would have worried about it, we would have worried about it in December.
Yeah.
The rainy season's gonna start within the next couple weeks, so everybody stops watering it. So this is the very northwest corner of the property.
That tree. Right in that corner.
Watch out, that's sharp. That's sharp.
Hidden holes. Be careful. And this is a channel over here.
It's an irrigation or a drainage ditch. So usually what people do to separate their properties is drainage ditches.
Snake, that's a fire. Yeah. Oh. There's snake, good snake out here.
I saw a snake the other day I was here.
What kind of snake?
It was some type of viper.
Viper? Oh, those are, I would definitely want one of those.
So yeah, this is the northwest corner. As you can see, George, that used to be an entrance at one point, right over there. So eventually we could turn into another entrance, but if we needed to.
Me personally, if we were to get the farm to the north, I'd probably set
And
up.
point out where north, south, east.
North.
North is that way.
That's the one they want to rent out, which
Okay.
I'm meeting in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
I would personally set up shop here because this is like right smack in the middle. It's not gonna make a lick of a difference if you have people patrolling in a motorcycle or what have you. It's a matter of perception to where you're far enough away from the neighbor to say, listen, you fuck. It's, you know.
And this tree right here,
There's one mile and a half on the tree as well.
so we can't do anything with that.
No, well, the wood's not any good. But the ones that I'm telling you the tables come from, they're this size trunk. There's some over there. So yeah, this whole tree line is the northern part of the ridge. It goes from east to west. Or west to east. But yeah, so we've gone to, let's go over here. Until you see if we can follow that.
No, we actually can. We can drive around the entire property. I did it with the appraiser.